name the Lincoln, the Bob Lincoln. That's
Mm-hmm.
why I am the Lincoln's man. So
Yeah. Okay.
it is
Okay.
what it is. They can take it anyhow they want, but
Okay, so
it is
so
what it
that's
is.
why you got to get the linking.
Oh no, I got the Lincoln before, what do you call it? Before I joined track and field fully. At first I used to work with WAEC Kumasi branch, and then uh I used to have internet cafe. So we were linked to WAEC for Novdec, and then WASI registration portal in the whole Ashanti region. I was once in charge of Novdec, and then sales of resource checker card. That's where I got the linking from, because when people need those things, at first it was scannable forms, and then when it comes to the scannable forms, people link up to get. So my internet cafes, I used to have three internet cafes in Kumasi. My company name is Big Link. Big Link Internet Cafe. At first it was Bob Lincoln Cafe, and then I moved it to Big Link Internet Cafe. And right now I operate what do you call it? What do you call it? Now I have a Bobo Yaya Company Limited for road construction, building, and then procurement, import and export. So I'm moving in. I think right now we're upgrading day and day, so we can be in one scope. So it is what it is. For the Lincoln, it's cut across. So that is it.
Okay, but as an operation manager, and then you are executing your work outside the duration, are you comfortable with it?
You see, there are every regime and who they trust. And everybody, as you sit there, you have some people that you trust them. You know, no matter what, if you assign them to do anything, if they are not present, they will get people get it done for you. I'm outside, but yes, still the association is big. We have a lot of people around that we trust, that we can rely on, and ask them to execute certain kind of work for us, and they does it and does it well when you supervise. So although I'm outside, but I still do my job as I have to. And don't forget, I'm still executive member, ESCO member to Ghana Athletics, and I'm the chairman of Western North. So I'm still within the athletics fraternity. I'm not gone, just that there have been a distance. But we do it and do it more. I have a list on my table now for basic games in my region. I need to supply spices, and then little support to Western North track and field basic team that is coming to Accra for basic games. So it's like we are within the same thing, just that is the distance, but technology, we are close to each other.
Okay, 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 good. Um, so you are in charge of most of Ghana when they are about to travel for any international competition. Now let's do a recap of the 2026 the U20 Championship. Were there any
Uh, I
challenges?
will
Mhm.
I will want to correct something before we go to the 2026, the under 20 championship. I There is nobody in charge of traveling. Sole source, let me say, sole alone decider for the association. What we normally do is that when there is a program or traveling, there are technical team that work within what do you call works with the association. That is one, and there are another team that do selection, and then there are another team that approve, and there are another teams that also go down to recheck if those going are deserving or no, because everybody play its role. So before you we come up with a team, then there have been a lot of dialogue from all the technical aspect or teams, and then they have come together to move in. We all Jojo, we suggest and then we discuss to make sure that we put in the right people and then the right technical men. So it's not me alone. I don't do that, but I give a technical advice, and then they also add other technical men like Professor Andrews, what do you call it, Professor Nsia, Islamic headmaster, who is the head of technical team, and then the CEO, and then the president. They all join hands together, and then they make sure that we have formed a good team for the nation.
Okay, okay, good. Even before we come to the U20 championship, let me chip in this question. Every time when there's a selection, when selection comes out, there's a lot of talking at the backstage. How do you take it, or do you hear some of them?
Hey, in the world sports, if you're afraid of criticisms or if you're afraid of people opinion, you can never be a leader. Okay? Even Black Stars, after they release their team, there are a group of people who disagree with some players that have been called, right? Even United States, when they put up their team, there are some athletes that people feel like they are supposed to be there. Jamaica, the same, and then other countries. It is part of sports. Normally, it's not what you think that works, but it's what the technical people think that is what is going to be okay. So sometimes we shouldn't take it like, hey, we know there are a lot that goes in. Let me give you a typical example. Gaza and then Blessing Owusu didn't come to US, right?
Yeah.
There was a lot of controversy. There is whatever I will see or whatever from central region, and there are other people who didn't make it. Do you get my point?
Mm-hmm.
When you go to Gaza and then what do you call it? This
Blessed.
guy,
Blessed.
Blessing. Uh, there are age category about this program, and they didn't meet it. That is one. And two, their school did not allow them also to do certain things. That is also two. So the technical team consider all this, put them all together before we come up with a decision. And then every competition, because Ghana don't participate in the youth games, previous years mostly uh, we don't have enough quota system. We have only few. So if you have two athletes going, and when you look at Gaza, you look at Odobroni, you look at other people, and then you look at Godfred, you look at Blessings, you look at the guy in Cape Coast and others. Definitely, whoever you decide to go with, there will be a question. So that one, we only have two slots. We have one slot and then one chance. So if you put the chance in and you are likely they pick it up, then you get two slots. And if you are supposed to go with two athletes,
Continue. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So as I was saying, sorry there was a call because this is an online program. So
I
definitely
get
when
you.
normal call comes, it's going to disrupt disrupted. Sorry. So this is what happened. If you, as Richard, as a GA president or the general secretary or the technical team and the whole country, you have four boys under 20 having 45 in a row. You have somebody like Gaza. We see, what do you call Odobroni? This girl in Tiamas, what's his name? Uh, Fulela, and then other people. It is difficult. Your hands becomes tied. Whatever decision you make, a group of people will pass comment. But the only thing that I can say is that the association makes sure that they put in something that will benefit the country, not individual interest. So they look at the country first, that and then make a good decision for such competitions. You get it. There is another problem coming. I'm just telling you this for the first time. Maybe you haven't heard it, but I'm going to chip this in, which is going to create a lot of problem. There is a big problem coming. Those going to the Senegal, the Olympics coming on. Ghana Olympics Committee has given us only two quota. You get my point. They have given only two athletes.
Come again.
And the
I wait.
Ghana
Oh.
Olympics Committee
Mhm.
has given Ghana Athletics Association, because this is Olympics. It is not under Ghana Athletics Association. It's under Ghana Olympics Committee. So anything Olympics go to Ghana Olympics Committee. So Ghana Olympics Committee has given only two slots to the association. And I'm telling you that Ghana Olympics Committee came up with specific event. And let me tell you something. It is not in any event that you guys think of. It is not in any event that you guys know. When it comes up next week, there's going to be a blow. And there is going to be a whole lot in the nation, or let me say in the track and field fraternity. But this is not coming from track and field. We don't own those programs. Let me give you track and field programs. We have Olympics games, we have games, we have championships, we have what do you call it? And then
Meat.
we have what do you call it, Grand Prix and other things. When it comes to Olympics games, African games, uh anything that deal with games go to Olympics Association, which is Ghana GOC. When it comes to championship, which is the World Championship, African Championship, and those ones, that one comes under Ghana Athletics Associations. And then when it comes to invitation tournament, like the ones that they have been going in Nigeria, Burkina, or let me say Zone 2, which is ECOWAS and Co. All those ones, the association chooses who to go, who not to go. The association is solely in charge. But anything like games, it passed through GOC. We have no hands in it. The ones that they came in USA, it is the association. The one that is going on in Senegal is totally out of Ghana Athletics Association's what do you call jurisdiction, because they don't have that power. It is Ghana Olympics Association who have the power to send people to represent the country. So we should understand it that way. In the time na ye bashi association no in a way any quite say ye bashi womo. But when it comes to the talking, my brother, whoever we select, there will be a token. So I think that one we will manage it as we have been managing it day in, day out. So that's what I can say.
Okay, so coming the, but we have a lot of athletes who has already qualified for the Youth Olympic Games in Dakar.
I just give you a
And,
breaking news
and
that this
breaking
is what
news.
I've heard and this is what is coming. It is not about what you think. If this one goes through GOC, if they can go with 20 people, if they call Ghana Track every day, hey, bring 20 athletes, are we not going to be happy? There will be more coaches, there will be more technical members, but they look into their budget, they look into what they can afford, and then they will place you on it. That one, you can't do anything. And that one is not Ghana Athletics Association dealing with the minister or anybody. It is GOC who looks into his account and then see what they can provide or support. So that one, hey, it is what it is. We don't have to. When the day comes, I've told you, your hands are tied, and it's going to be a blow. And one important thing, they've selected an event that we should send people to go and participate. They selected the event, and the event is not what you know. It will not even come into your mind. If I ask you, mention one event you think Ghana should represent, all the events that will come into your mind is not none of them. But when it comes out, very soon it will be out. So when it comes out, you will see what will happen. That one is going to be, but we should all understand the gimmicks in this game, in the sports fraternity. Sports is very big. There's a lot of politics in sports. There is a lot of backlogs. So things like this, you don't take it personal. You don't add emotions when you want to be a sports manager or sports developer. You should understand that it shall be well one day.
Now, the way you are, I mean, explaining things, that means it's better not for any of the athletes to go. Or are you still going to compete with the event that we know we are not capable
If
of? Sh-
if you say that, you're wrong based in a way that every event there are athletes who compete for that event. If you are good in high jump, I'm good in pole vault. If you are good in shot put, I'm good in discus. So if track and field 400 is not going, 100 meters is going. It will be Ganya Uno to obey so. Obi
no,
Ganya Uno.
no, being there.
That is it. It
So that
will
means,
we
so that
event a ma obi event a headache.
so that means if I may know, all the sprints, none of them is going.
My brother, I didn't say so.
No,
I
no,
told
because
I said
frankly speaking,
whatever
frank-
comes into your mind is not going
no, frankly speaking,
unless
because
miracle
uh,
unless miracle happens. But
no,
for what I have
mhm,
seen
okay.
from on the IAF platform, Ghana team that has registered, for what I've seen with my naked eyes, bro, it is what it is. I can't say it. Let's wait for the press release and you will all love it. When it comes, don't shout too much, okay? Just relax. Take heart. Because the agrabenya kumayare.
No, we are there. Any athletes that go, our main focus is we should get a participant to participate. That's what
We
we
will,
yes,
we
that's what
will,
we're
but
waiting.
not in we will, but not in our strongest side that we think we can come up with a medal. You get my point? Everybody want to go with his best athletes, every
Mm.
country. So even if we have one slot, there should be in a position where we feel we can get medal, right?
Okay, sure. So, like, what are the bases that the GOC stood on to select a specific event for the Ghana Athletics, and then why they didn't consult them?
GOC has its own technical team. GOC do their things differently from the association. They are in charge of all association. So GOC has its own way of doing their own thing. This is what they brought it up. They are our superiors, and we have to. It will even be surprised. I'm sure that even the minister won't be aware because GOC does its own thing. They are the Olympic Committee. So Ghana Olympic Committee, so they have their technical team. I want us to respect those decisions. I was only highlighting those things to you
Okay,
so
okay,
that you know when it comes to sports or the world of sports, my brother, no emotions. It is purely technical. And then we should deal with everything technical. Never ever do anything with emotions because sometimes not what you expect will be delivered.
okay, sure.
Okay, so shall we move to the under
Yeah,
20?
yeah. Let's move on. We all be waiting for the press release. Of course, sure.
Okay, the under 20 championship that took place in Oregon, USA, that ended last weekend was a very good one. It has been going on all these years, but just that with financial support and then those things, previous times we were not going. So we have attended before. Amankra and Dasso had participated in that competition before, but there was a breakout, so we lost a lot of slot. We don't have it. So this time round, when minister said he's going to support, we should put things together. Uh, the association need to reach out to IAF. Remember, World Athletics respond to the whole world, not only Ghana. So the available slot for us was the ones that was provided to us, and then we honored it, and then presented two athletes, one male, one female. Which, as you all saw, the female athlete didn't progress from the heat. The guy progressed from the heat to semi-final and final, and he is number 4 in the whole world now. And the whole program, everything went on successfully. Ghana presented two athletes, one technical man, let me say one coach who represent the nation, and we all saw what happened. There was a lot of technical hinges, or let me say a lot of technical issues, small ones, but it was dealt with and it's over. I would say that we've put in what do you call it? A report that the technical team need to look at it and then subsequent years. I know with the position of the boy, next time when when the program is coming on again and the 20 championship is coming on again, we might get more, or what do you call it,
Slot.
slot, so that we can fit in. But remember, getting the slot is not a problem, but how they're going to make it is the problem. You guys will sit in your various homes thinking nothing goes in, a lot goes in. Sometimes the president of Ghana Athletics Association have to extort his chop money from his wife to finance athletes to travel. I'm saying this in authority as what I know. ne mma aduane a ɔmbɛdi, ne mma sika kora tɔ da a ɔkɔfa na ɔde afɛnanse nkɔdaa to travel. And then we are not fortunate. Track and field is not like football that you sell players. You don't sell athletes. So you don't get return when you sponsor an athlete. Into your event, and it's difficult to get somebody sponsoring individuals and teams. Let's assuming if Odobroni is your sister now sponsor na oko under 20 by ye one family ma ye money hwe ebi a ne per DMB be $500 ebi any a de mano. You can imagine, my brother, we are the manager. What are you going to do? What boka almost bet 20,000? Oh, you get my point.
So,
Obiko Nigeria, Obiko Cote d'Ivoire, Obiko Burkina, Obiko ECOWAS, Sika nim. So it becomes difficult unless we, those who love these games, are the people that we're going to support this athlete. We are happy, and I personally am happy, and I'm more grateful to have Bawa Fuseni now as the president of track and field. Else, and Kanyomedi from previous years coming. Not Nyomedi. So it all goes in how people travel. We are not privileged. Let me tell the whole Ghana this. The reason why association cannot travel with a lot of athletes when it comes to a program that association are in charge. There is nowhere in Ghana or in the world that the association of the country take in charge of competition, take in charge of camping, take in charge of traveling, and then per diem. It has never happened in any whatever. What is supposed to happen is that we're supposed to get clubs. Like when our athletes travel to USA, it is not USA Association that is helping them, that is taking care of them. There are various schools, as our universities does in Ghana. There are various schools. When you see this girl, Shakira Richardson, and then this Noah, and then Coleman and Co., it is not the United States Association that takes care of them. They have their clubs, they have their team. He has a sponsorship. He does things on his own. But when it is time to go to Olympics game, when it is time to go to World Championship, then the USA does its national whatever competition to select his team to travel. At that time, the athletes are already on their peak. They have a lot. But in Ghana, everybody thinks that GA should organize competition, GA should take care of athletes, the same GA should call for what do you call it, camping. The same GA should get money for athletes to travel, should get enough money for enough athletes to travel. GA. So everything has been centered on GA, which in the normal track and field, when the day you get opportunity to interview the past athletes, when they traveled outside, those who were living in Germany, let me say Europe in co, and those who were in US, they were all there with their clubs. You remember the last competition that they did in Accra Sports Stadium that Professor Diodu Andrews and then co came, the last competition. They did it in the honor of who? There was a certain coach that the white ladies came.
Dean Hills.
Where is he from? He is not from anywhere. He is their club coach. You get the point. So they did it to honor their club coaches. So here it is the club. Usain Bolt, it is not Jamaica that spend on Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt has its own club, he has its own managers, he has its own physio, they have their own thing. But when the nation is representing, then they come and represent for their nation. That one, if that is what is happening in Ghana, Ghana Athletics Association could have saved money for a lot of people to travel. But here, if Ghana Athletics Association does not organize competition, how many people organize competition? How many organizations? You get my point. So the association is has been pushed to a tight corner that even if they speak, nobody hear. They think everything is on Ghana track and field. No. As we speak now, Ghana track and field had no sponsorship. So association without sponsorship, how is it being organized? And how are they doing their things? We should be grateful that Bawa Fuseni is the president of Ghana Athletics. This man is doing all what he can. We shouldn't forget he is the Zone 2 General Secretary, which is the CEO for South Africa Zone 2, which is ECOWAS. So with those links, it is helping him to get little support from little places to move Ghana track and field. So that is the whole problem.
But the NSA, the sports ministry, they don't give a quota for national events.
When you are a journalist, I want you to go back to their books and find out when was the right now. In at first, listen. At first, all the association, all the sports was under National Sports Authority. So everybody prepared their whatever yearly program and they gave it to them. That's why we were having mobile games, unity games, whatever. All those things were sponsored by National Sports Authority. When the association established themselves, now all associations, netball, basketball, badminton, tennis, track and field, football, everybody is now on their own. So they do their own programs. Could you believe that when we are doing track and field competition in Kumasi, Tamale, Takrady, or Cape Coast, we have to write to them and pay something before GAA is allowed to do competition because the stadium is being managed by National Sports Authority. We might have people who at least you can get your way in or out on certain things, but yet still something have to pay to them so that they can manage the facility. So it is no more that time anymore. It's now vice versa. So the association is in charge of his day-to-day activity, not National Sports Authority. And then when we have to represent the country, that is where the minister comes in. And then sometimes when worst come to worst, we rely on the ministry to give us something to maybe do a little competition. So we are appealing to the public that we need a lot of people to come to our aid to organize more competition for us so that GA can save the coins they have to help athletes participate in what do you call it, outside competitions.
So that means that the GA has internal generated fund that they used to fund themselves for.
GA as we speak now doesn't have any sponsorship. We don't have internal generated funds, but we still rely on the minister. The the ministry is in charge of all sporting events in the nation, and then what they does is that if you are able to go there throughout the year to cry one or two times and then they they side with you, then they push little to support you because they are supporting all event. So for the ministry, if it is not the national competition, or if it comes to something that have to do with things that is representing the country, the ministry doesn't comes in day-to-day activity of any association. So it becomes so what do you call it, difficult for track and field Ghana to generate money. So sometimes we rely on each other ourselves. And then I will use that opportunity to say a big thank you to Bawa Fuseni as the president. As for him, he has always been using. And then former president, that is
Abebu.
Francis Diodu,
Okay.
Prof.
Prof.
Could you believe that it got to a point, Prof? Most at times he pull his credit card or his card to spend $20,000, $40,000, $30,000 on his own account. Prof was genius, but now his turn is over, and then we've got another God. And then I want to use this opportunity to tell you this: if I, Bob Lincoln, me yi nyankopon firi hɔ a, me nyame a wɔde hɔ bie mu a wɔwɔ Ghana, wɔwɔ mmirikam ɛne Bawafuseni. Anybody who meets that man should give good thanks to him. He is a very kind person. I know you've been working with him. You know who he is. He has a good heart, but people don't know. People had been crucified him, called him some name. All what he always says is that they don't know me. So it is what it
But
is.
is the Ghana Athletics on the right track? Fairly judgment. Are you on the right track?
The only thing that I will tell you on this question is that there is no association in Ghana who is on the right track. An
No, we are not
association,
talking about different. We are talking about athletics.
every association is not on the right track. Ghana Athletics Association cannot beat its chest and say we are on the right track, but they are managing. They are around 70%. The reason being is that things that they need, as we speak now, Greater Accra doesn't have tracks. You go to Airwork. If it's not Legon, look at
Legon,
what is happening.
Legon is
We
being
don't
paid
have
for.
the fact the Legon, it does not belong to the nation, it belongs to the school.
Like Legon, if you want to organize a race, supposed to pay.
That is, and I said it does not belong to it belongs to the school.
Sure. Yeah.
It's for the school. Two, the whole Greater Accra region doesn't have a tartan track.
We have one at Boteman.
Boteman, tartan tracks,
Yes, we have one at Boteman during the African
fully
Games.
finished, fully finished.
It's somehow it's not that let me say
My
standard, but
brother, good.
it's
If it's not standard, it's not standard. That means we are not in the right track. If I go close to the field that I showed you, when you go there, there is a short put, there is what do you call it? Arena, there is discus arena, there is steeplechase pitches, there is what do you call it? High jump, upright, 24/7 on the field. You get this in every neighborhood. You get my point. Do we have it in Ghana? Kumasi Sports Stadium is not approved. We
sure.
don't have facilities in Kumasi Sports Stadium. And apart from Kumasi Sports Stadium, if you are living in Obuasi, if you are living in Konongo, if you are living in Mampong, if you are in Jeso, if you are in Buakwa, if you are in where this man says he's building the stadium, what's the name? Achumampo that's in Yenehini.
Mm.
If you are around Santase, Anyakwanta, and then Bekwai. If you are in where this school is, Jache Pramso, and Enclaves, everybody have to walk to one stadium. Are you okay with that? Hello.
I'm listening
You
to you.
see, we can never be in right track. Meanwhile, this tartan is in schools, basic schools in the development countries. We don't have it. Well, how can we be on the right track? We go to competition as it stands now with lack of funds. We go to competition just one day. You run heat, finals, or semi-final, finals, everything a day. Are you happy with that? Let me use this opportunity to say shout out to what do you call it? The past athletes in Ghana. They try to organize something. Those who bash the National Association, they try to organize something which call past athletes competition in Kumasi. They did it in 2022.
Fact, yeah.
Do you remember PAG?
Yes, yeah.
Omatimi Ababiem.
If not heard from them again.
A cow or I don't want to talk about it too. Charlie, they thought it was easy. I will plead with my seniors that the work is not easy. Back home, people talk from experience of what they've seen in people's country. Don't do that. You guys are being hypocrite because whatever I've seen in America, I cannot relate it in Ghana. It is unfair to do that because what they have in America and the system, even in politics in the whole world, you can't compare Ghana to US. I can't compare Ghana to Germany. Go and listen to history of Germans, good athletes. We can't compare to Netherlands, England, and those developed countries. So we shouldn't even talk about them. When they are in their various countries and they are talking, they talk as if the country can be like those people. It can never be. As at now, kids are in Ghana who go to school, they haven't seen tartan before. They run barefooted. They don't have even bibs numbers. You see? But in the developed countries, every elementary school or high school have tartan tracks. Where I went to train right now is just a high school. They have tartan tracks. They have American football field. They have volleyball pitch. They have what do you call it? Uh, Cricket. They have all the pitches are around the school. This is their culture. We cannot be like them. So when people criticize Ghana athletics based on what they've seen in people's country, I feel so pity because we can be ufri hane call you. Say na haya. If here was good, you wouldn't have moved. Say ye krom, if everything is okay, my brother, why would they relocate? Even in normal life, they are relocating to get a better life in people's country, right?
Sure.
So why are they comparing track and field to different they are those countries? It is impossible. So when you go to Rome, you do what Romans do. When they are addressing issues in Ghana, as it stands now, Ghana Athletics Association have to pay before using stadium. That is one. They have to pay for everything. People will travel, people will come, so they cannot accommodate athletes for 2 days or 3 days. And they shouldn't forget, at first, when the things that was happening under the government, NSA was organizing mobile games, NSA was organizing unity games, and those on. So those years are now over. This time round, individual. I, for instance, when I was in Ghana, I always do 3 competitions every year from my own pocket. Nobody asks me how I got the funds. I love track and field. I can use my own money. When I came to Ghana last November, I did competition from my own funds. If each and individual are doing same, my brother, are we going to lack competitions? We will not. So if they are there and they are not able to help, you see, I will not give money to an individual athlete. I will not buy spice for individual athlete. That, oh, Richard, you are good, take this, and then I will take camera and say, oh, I have donated this to Richard, and so and on. No, I believe that some people will donate to individual athletes. Let me also use mine to give opportunity to all athletes to compete for us to see who is the best. So the more the competition, the more we identify more talent. But the thing is, who is organizing competition? Nobody. Nobody. Apart from the association that is organizing competition featuring what do you call it? Electronics. All other competitions in the nation is what do you call it?
hand
Hand
time.
tie. How do we use hand time to participate in national event? So apart from this, even second cycle schools don't have electronics. How can we be on right track, my brother? Ghana Athletics Association can never be 100% on right track, but I can assure you that if not this administration, whoever comes there, we shall see. Go to the office, ask them, go for archives, go for records, go and find out from 2000 coming how many competition was the association organizing by themselves before mobile games and those on. Go there, you will get the what do you call the report. I don't want to talk about anybody, but go there in the year 99. How many competition did the association itself as Ghana Athletics Association organize? How many competition in 1999? How many competition in 2000? How many competition in 2001, 2002? It got to a time some of the camping was going on in Eric Kansen's apartment in Germany. They were Leomas Mills, Andrews, and Co. They were flew from US to Europe for camp for themselves before they will call them to participate. There is a lot. People are making it look like it was better. It was not better in any year. In first, when people, when you, they will call athletes to come to camp, and Richard is Bob Lincoln's friend. We sleep together, we do everything together. In the midnight, they will come to Richard and say, "Hey, Richard, and I do a ball left in your foul bag. Make sure say unyane Bob Lincoln, what unyane na unkobi." Before we wake up in the morning, everybody is gone. Hey, we have gone through a lot. A lot that's happening. But hey, I can assure you, what you guys see now is better. And there is one person I would like to recommend and I would like to applaud and salute in Ghana Athletics Association. That is Professor Diodu. Let me tell you something. Before Professor Diodu era, scholarships and then traveling t-shirts and co were given to people, unknown people. From in the year 2000. I'm giving you the statistics. Everybody can check it. From the year 2000 to 2009, only 3 athletes got scholarship in Ghana. Mark it on the wall. From the year 2000 to before Professor Diodi came, only 3 athletes got scholarship in Ghana. Even This girl, the police girl, Jonathan Ponsa, was 2006 student. She never got a scholarship until Professor Diodu came into the scene. Salah, now what do you call it? The organizer for track and field, Eastern Region, was the best athlete for second cycle for 2 consecutive times. She never traveled. She never had a what do you call it? Scholarship. You can mention Oku, Ajeklamte, what do you call it? That team that won Super Zonas in Ghana, there were only 6 athletes that Ghanami used to win Super Zonas in Ghana. That is Freddie, Tupe, what do you call it? Ajeklamte and Co. Why they never traveled? You know Mohammed Abu Treka. You know Abu, former tech coach who is now in US.
Yeah.
He never got scholarship. There was an athlete called Afo. He's a prison officer now. He never got scholarship. Mante was a long jumper with Gaza. He never got scholarship. He finds his way out. They were trying to allegate Apia Kubi. They never got scholarship. Mention anybody you know.
Oh,
Those who got this scholarship is 2001 Samuel Adade of Prempeh College. He got scholarship. Ernest and Vida, you know them? You don't know them. Apart from these three, and it was early 2000s. That sister, what do you call it? Sister, what do you call it? Vida, any Ernest, mo, a time, our mo call, you know. That's it. That time no na nkansa mo ye 90s in him no moko. Nkansa was supposed to go to US. Isidoko PA Germany. Nkansa paper eba ye ni scholarship eba ye twa ni din tro bi foforo din go so. E the money by US. Do you know the things that have taken place in that office? If we want to talk it, Adiabeche. This time is transparent. Right now, you can sit in your office and even call. Oh, athlete we are qualified, athlete we are qualified, athlete we are qualified. In olden days, you have time on my bunting. You go competition to me, you try as my 9 times. You to me free camp. Maba camp, you know. Yes, you coach be a caller, and your person, you didn't call your person, Richard. Richard, you two first trials. Now Richard the first. Now Nipana the second. No, my coach na coach them. Or my coach na another trials. Better trials. I could see that Richard. He be now feel okay na kwani betra. Da kwani betra na edana ye chawudim ye you are free. These are things that has been going on. Amankra was a nice jumper. Look, I can give you names. We have seen a lot in our naked eyes. A lot. Professor Diodu is the only one that came in and Obama 15 athletes scholarship to US for the first time 2012. This is what he did. After Maiwane Mrantiani 2 Americani Yinan 1 ton scholarship ama wobia o making sure say Ghana had sent 15 athletes to US. The reason why and the US buy easy na me catch we. After say yetimi this athlete in the buy no our be performing after their performance in the US state. Then they started approaching athletes from Ghana. So it has gotten to a point where athletes can even introduce another athlete to his school. Now your man is scholarship. That's why a lot of people are traveling. But at first the door was closed. The person who opens the door was Professor Diodu. He never, do you know those athletes? You remember Shadrach Adujamfi, Achunyamadi, Agogo, Amasat Agogo, this the long jumper, what's the name? Oh, the long jump and triple jump. Oh shit, I forgot her name. And then what do you call it? That's all and co. There was a girl from Western region called uh is it Abrewanan? No, Mary Quason. Mary Quason. Near one nickname be a different. They all got opportunity. And since that day, Ghana has been in the light of US schools. I give salute and thanks to Professor Diodu. I have never ever received one Ghana cedis from Professor Diodu before, not even $1. But I always praise him on what he did for these poor kids. Else, at that time, employment was seized. People were not getting opportunity to go to the, what do you call it, the security service. So those athletes that year they recruit immigration. That was the last year immigration did his recruitment, and ever since 2012, that was when. So when that's why and co were going. But let's go through to the technical issues quick as possible so we can end the conversation.
Sure.
Let's move into the technical aspect of Ghana. There has been a lot of things people are murmuring, people are discussing behind the scenes. When Ghana Athletics Association decides to travel with an athlete or a team, these people should get it into their head. If it is not a relay team that you put the athletes together and it's individual athlete, the coaches that travel with the athlete for 2 days, 3 days, or 4 days before the competition, they are not the people going to train the athlete, because the athletes are already on their peak. They are there with their coaches. It is only technical assistance that the said coach is going to provide for the athletes. Please, my fellow coaches, my colleague coaches, whoever is appointed to lead or to accompany our student or our athlete to a competition, everybody can do it, because it is not. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Think it.
It is not under the competition that somebody is going to draw a workout, a program for an athlete to come on peak. No. You just lead, you go to call room, you make sure their registration, you make sure their heat, you make sure they get their lanes numbers to do that. And then when they are doing their warm up, you only give a technical advice. And apart from that, nothing else. So that comment that is going around, we when you say, we when you say, I know I'm a victim of it on this platform. You guys didn't understand why I travel with a team. It has happened to me before when I went to World Championship in Doha. Look, when you go to championship or World Championship, there is a lot. And then we send, the reason why the association is sending a lot of people to travel is only today that I'm telling you. When more coaches go to those competitions, they go there and learn a lot of things to bring it back home and help track and field. Let's take example. If Richard goes to World Championship, it's a different thing altogether. You based in Accra. If I'm from Kumasi and I go to Olympics, it's a different thing altogether. But the process is the same. If somebody is in BA who travels to African Championship, if next time other regions also go, it cut across, it helps us to develop ourselves instead of we allowing a certain group of people alone to go. How many people can travel across the nation to share those ideas? So Ghana Athletics Association, which is Bawa Fuseni, developed that strategy, that operation. Let every region go and learn. So, or if you like, look at the trend of how they select coaches. Jenna has traveled Accra, what do you call Amankra, Greater Accra. Right now, when you go to Accra, if you want coaches, Amuzu have traveled. When you go to Accra right now, all those coaches are technical men, respectful technical men and women. When you go to Eastern region, there is one coach that is vibrant, which is Salah. Salah has also traveled and has gotten that experience. When you go to Central region, uh, there was this man over there whom we classify as a Central region coach, which is Dr. Baba. Do you know Dr. Baba?
Doctor,
Dr. Apidogo,
of
Apidogo
course, but
Baba.
yeah. Yeah, sure.
Yep. He was in Winneba. He was the head of track and field team. He traveled. You get it. He has the experience from Germany, all right. He's a lecturer on track and field. He has specialized in those aspects, but still went to Olympics and those things for him to know more. When you come to Kumasi, when you go to Western region, you know Budu,
Sure, Coach Bud, yes.
Emmanuel Budu, Coach Budu.
Yes, Weston.
There was a coach called Alaji. Alaji is no more. We can't find Alaji. But Coach Budu
Mm-hmm.
had the same experience and he's helping Western region. At the same time, when you go to Kumasi, you can mention Kora, Moreno, uh, uh,
Yeah,
what name?
yeah, a lot.
That you get it. So Kumasi is also kicking. But when you go to Upper West, Upper East, we have Coach Ali of Ghana. We have, and then we have Boniface.
Boniface.
They all have those. You see how we have been selecting our coaches. So it is not necessary, and they have forgotten one thing. If you do the IAF level one coaching course, it is not specialization. So people should stop saying where were a short putter, where were a long distance coach. Where they have not specialized, they have done the basic, and they can teach every event because the level one allow you to do all. So but when you go to the level 300, that's where specialization comes in. That hey, Richard is specialized in shot put. So for Richard, he has shot put experience and he teaches only shot put. That's when you rise from level one, level two to level three. That's where you get the specialization. So people shouldn't let it be like whatever. Right now, let me tell you something, or let me ask you a question. Which organization is helping Ghana Athletics Association when it comes to athletics in Ghana now?
Organization.
Mhm. It's helping Ghana Athletics
Now, what
Association.
I've seen is Seed Africa.
No. Right now, the organization helping Ghana Athletics Association now is Ghana Armed Forces. That is GAF.
They are helping
The
you.
GAF team, the GAF team, The GAF is recruiting our athletes, brothers and sisters who have not made it. They are the same people. When there is competition anywhere, they come with their numbers, they help. Can't you see them any competition you go?
I've seen them. I've seen them. All competition they go. I thought you
All
said they are helping.
competition.
So okay, okay.
But they are helping. Their organization, they are helping. Where is fire service? Where is police service? Where is other ones? But
Now,
for past 10
now
years,
I know. But the
for
police is
past
also
10,
doing some recruitment for the some of the athletes.
good.
Yeah,
Now I know my boss, what do you
Coach
call it?
Lamte.
What's his name? Not, oh no, not their top, the people in
Yeah,
Accra. Oh, Kumsin.
Co-
Hey, Coach Kumsin, shout out to you, Coach Kumsin. Coach Kumsin and Co. and Ghana Police Service are now also helping putting up a police team. But these people that most of the police team at first and prisons and co, they just adopt them, they don't recruit them. But now they are recruiting them. But Ghana Armed Forces were recruiting everybody representing them. You get it?
sure.
And for past 10 years, this organization has been there for track and field. So if you don't give an experience to any of their coaches, I'm not sure we are being fair. That's why a coach from them traveled recently to go and see how core room is being done. Don't forget the assistant technical manager for Ghana after Professor Prof no Doctor, the one in KUS, what's his name? My boss. Timo,
Mm.
after Dr. Timo, the next technical man in Ghana track and field is Armed Forces Smith,
Okay.
W.O. Smith. And then their head coach is W.O. Moro. You get it? So they have a technical man who is experienced because now they have largest athletes, and then now they have a technical coach who is experienced, who know how core room is being organized. If we start from there, everybody will comport itself when it comes to core room, like late registration, late core room call, all those things. You see, we learn every day. Ghana is a mature track and field. So we learn every day, my brother and sisters. So the only thing that I'm saying is that
Mhm.
whatever decision the association takes, they takes it in the betterment of the Ghana and the development of Ghana. We don't just appoint people. Have you not forgotten that it is just recently that uh, African Championship that just ended? Isaac Lamte was there from Ghana Police.
Yes, yes, yes. He was part of the team.
African Games we held in what do you call it?
2024.
In Ghana. Coach Saga was there from Ghana Police,
Golo was there.
isn't it?
Sure.
Goro was there from NSA Kumasi. You get it. Right now, which coaches went to Cote d'Ivoire last year? This year, early this year. Is it not coach the one in Kumasi, the police guy, what's his name? The head coach, what's his name? With Coach Danny. Is it not Danny who went to Cote d'Ivoire for Cote d'Ivoire invitation tournament? Ah,
Sure.
you know Coach
Yeah,
Danny?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's in Kumasi. And then when it comes to traveling, for Gina, Amankra, and then what do you call it? Amuzu in Accra, for them, their experience, it can tell for itself. You get the point. So it is not like selective whatever, but it is just that we want every places, anybody who want to. The guy who went to Angola, do you know him? Benito, Coach Ben from Okes.
Okay, it's Benito.
He's doing very good job over there. You know they won the Super Zonas last
Last
2 years.
last two
Or
years. Yeah,
you,
Benito,
do
yeah.
you,
I know
do you
him.
get it? So look at the selection that Bawa Fuseni is doing under his regime is doing. It is not a one-way selection. No, it's not. We don't do that. So please, I want my brothers and sisters in our technical team to know that Bauer knows what he's doing, the secretary know what he's doing, the technical teams know what they are doing. That's why they have been able to cut it across everywhere so that there will be experienced coach. Go to every region. It is our coaches who spearheaded all track and field event in from basic to SHS, all regions. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. Every competition, it is our people who teach the PE teachers and then the sports masters in our other regions what to do and how they should organize. This is the experience we want to give it to everybody. We are now going to move to other regions. Volta region, we're going to move to OT region, we're going to move to BA, we're going, what do you call it? Ahafo, Bono, and then whatever. Do you get my point?
Then and
We
then your
are not
place.
being
Mhm.
selective. Yen time will be a yepe will be a sem, but yentimi ma unkwa Richard and kon na first experience, eme kuchi unkwala. So that is one thing that we want to clear. And then I want to use this opportunity as what we discussed. Coaches calling their athletes when they are in camp
Mhm.
with other coaches. It is a serious thing in Ghana track and field. Very, very, very serious issue we need to tackle. Bro, anytime you get opportunity, anytime I have written to the technical director, which is the Islamic headmaster, they should talk to our coaches. If your athlete is being selected and sent to competition, allow those over there. Look, when you go to competition, when our athletes see other athletes, the vibe is different. If you are in Ghana, somebody is in the US, and then you want to give tutorials to the athlete. Is it right? No, my brother. So all what I would say is that they should trust each other. Whoever travels, they should make sure that they put their trust in the person. They should allow the person to go through all the technical stuff and come back with the athlete so that the athlete will even learn different things from different coaches. Yɛwɔ nipa bi wɔ hɔ a wɔn deɛ ɔde nkwalaa tu kwan a ɛyɛ okay. Obi de nkwalaa tu kwan a ɛnyɛ okay. But we are all reading the same books in Ghana. We are all doing the same coaching course in Ghana. So why is it that somebody feel like I'm better than somebody? In track and field, there is no best coach. Richard, let me use this opportunity to send this caution to all our coaches. In track and field, there is no best coach. You can never have a best coach. If your athlete win 100 meters, my athlete win discus. If your athlete win long jump, my athlete win triple jump. If your athlete win 200 meters, somebody's athlete won, what do you call it? 1,500 or 3,000. Every gold medal is a gold medal. So you can't not say I'm a best coach. You are a best coach on what? Because somebody's also trained discus. You get my point. So there is no best coach. You can never be in operation knowing it all. No, it is impossible. So I want us to use this opportunity to bring them together. If you are not called to travel, please pray for those traveling and then let them go and come back in peace, not pieces. That's what I want to say.
Okay, that's a great as well. Sure, that's good insight. And also, were there any difficulties the athletes faced during the campaign as operation being on?
Athletes will always face difficulties when they change environment, especially moving from Ghana to US. They're traveling alone. Where they went to the bottom of US, which is Oregon, where we are coming from. You have to touch the eastern corridor, which is the East Coast. because you travel through the coast. You get to either Dallas, New York, or JFK, or you go to Newark, which is New Jersey. That's where normally our whatever comes. And then after that, they flew 5 hours to Denver before they flew another 3 hours to Oregon. So look at the duration from Ghana to Dallas was almost 12 hours. They did layover, so they wait. There was a waiting period, which is not a room. You have to sit at the airport and you board another flight, 5 hours. You come back to Denver. You don't have a room. You have to sit at the airport for 3 hours or so before you board another flight for another 3 hours before you get to your destination. Do you know that Nigeria got here in the morning when the competition was going on?
Really? But
Yeah, the girl who ran 100 meters. He came out from the airport straight to the, what do you call, call room,
I,
warm up, and then the
uh,
competition started.
Ike Chuku, the fair lady.
Yep. So you see, the challenges is everywhere, my brother. So they face a lot of, and the food, American food is not fufu banku or the ones that we're familiar. It's just burger, pizza, and those things. And if you are not used to, my brother, what are you going to do? So definitely, that's why when you're going to competition, you need to go earlier to adjust to the system and the weather too. We are in summer. The sunshine here is more than what is in is in Ghana. That's why the afternoon section was starting at 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. At what do you call Oregon time. They start in the morning, they break for the afternoon, they come back 6 and close at around
Yeah.
11 p.m. US time. So it's because of the regulation. It happened again when we went to Doha. Doha too, the games used to start in the midnight because of the heat. So people need to adjust to the situation they find themselves. And hey, you come to competition today, tomorrow, and the next day you are running. How do you adjust? How many days do you need to adjust to the system? So we don't adjust. We only come and do our thing and go back. So it is. They were facing little challenges. So that one, it is what it is.
And also, let's come to no, you will take it. This one, I think next time when it comes to the selection, especially, usually you will do local competitions, but the selection doesn't comes in the local. Definitely, you'll go and take the foreigners. It's a special topic we will talk about. I don't know how they do because we cannot
You don't.
compare.
You don't. You don't have to talk about that one. Look at Blaster. When we go into World Cup, we have to bring in the foreign players because they know the terrain. Hey, it happening everywhere. Don't come and put rope on our neck. We haven't done anything. If there is an international athlete and a local athlete who runs the same time, when you want to travel with them, remember the traveling and then the adjustment we spoke about. How are they going to adjust? But those people already know the system. So that one is fiasco. I fall flat.
No, no,
No
no, no. You see, no,
discussion.
no. I know football is different, but you see, back then, people used to say that we should have a national competition so that the foreigners will come and then the local also will come. They all compete. Then we select the best. Was it still on the table of GA as operation manager?
That is not a bad thing. I will never condemn that. Everybody should come down and run in Ghana.
Mhm.
It is Ghana that they started before getting to US or Germany or Europe. If you have gotten to US or Germany, you are not better than those in Ghana. They should all come down, compete for us to enjoy them, and then put our gambling on. So people will be doing, hey, way, better way, so that we will have the excitement. I have never supported the foreigners not coming down. At first, we were not having tartan track. Now we have a track in Legon. So if they can be a Grand Prix, if they can be a national championship or anything, I'm in support of that.
No, I mean,
I will never ever,
no,
I
it's
will
not your
never ever.
support. Like you are going to make it happen.
Okay. That one. When I become the president, it's okay. We will talk
We'll
about
talk
it.
about it
I
later.
will. We will we have to do it
Mm-hmm.
because as Amati was in Accra, Legon people were enjoying him. Joe Paul was there. Rashid was there. All our top athletes, you can name them. They were in Ghana.
Sure.
Now what has changed? So now they are bogus. So they won't run for us to
Sure.
enjoy and place our bet on them. Hey, I'm telling you guys, I'm sending this caution to you. You all have to come and run.